Well, before he became King Charles III, he was the longest-serving heir in British history. Made heir apparent at the age of 3, Charles spent a lifetime preparing for the monarchy's biggest role.
An extraordinary Monday morning, and the nation prepares to celebrate. At 9:14 p.m. on Sunday, the 14th of November, the Princess Elizabeth, Duchess of Edinburgh, was safely delivered of a prince.
Charles Philip Arthur George Mountbatten Windsor, a king more than 7 decades in the making.
Just after his 3rd birthday, Charles accompanied the Queen to Euston Station. The young prince carried out his handshaking duties most sedately.
His first big trip abroad was down under. At 17, the heir spent 2 terms at Geelong Grammar's Timbertop before returning home to an almost lifetime role, the longest-serving Prince of Wales in history.
I, Charles, Prince of Wales, do become your liege man of life and limb, and of earthly worship. And faith and truth I will bear unto thee, to live and die against all manner of folks.
I would say Charles is one of the best prepared monarchs ever. He served a great apprenticeship, but there's nothing like being in the top job to make you realise what it's all about.
As a young prince, he served in the Royal Air Force before following in the footsteps of his father and great-grandfather in the Royal Navy. After 5 years, he left the service to set up his charity, the Prince's Trust.
We see in that time, a long time that it was, he was allowed to grow. He was able to find his feet and find out what he was like as a man, what he believed in, what he cared about.
And every king must have their queen.
I'm amazed that she's been brave enough to take me on. And I suppose in love.
Of course.
Whatever in love means.
Yes.
Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer married in 1981, marking the wedding of the century. First came Prince William and then Prince Harry. But as their family grew, so did the cracks.
I think they were quite happy. I think they found a happiness. They found a way to be happy. But was she his soulmate? No, she wasn't. He could never let Camilla go.
The pair eventually divorced in 1996.
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
Charles would eventually admit to having an affair with Camilla Parker Bowles.
Did you try to be faithful and honourable to your wife when you took on the vow of marriage?
Yes, absolutely.
And you were?
Yes. Until it became irretrievably broken down.
Diana died nearly a year to the day their divorce was finalised.
Diana, Princess of Wales, has in fact been killed in that car accident.
Camilla realised that she had to keep a distance. She was on the phone a lot to Charles because, he had to deal with a hell of a lot. He's a single dad all overnight and 2 young guys that were just devastated beyond belief.
Charles and Camilla tied the knot in 2005, 35 years after they first met. The Duchess of Cornwall, now the Queen Consort. The King has spent his life championing causes close to his heart, like youth unemployment, sustainability and climate change.
That won't stop now as King, just because he can't really be overly political, but he cares about the planet.
The 74-year-old grandfather of 5 will serve as the King of the UK and 14 other Commonwealth sovereign states, including Australia.
There's a third of the world's population under that umbrella. So he's going to play a very important role. What we're seeing here is a monarchy in transition. What's important, I think, is that this transition period, there is a lot of work done on transforming it from what was probably quite an Edwardian type style monarchy into a thoroughly modern institution that is relevant in the 21st century.